Now, this week, an edible herb known as Khat became illegal. There's a good chance many people have never heard of it, but it's chewed by tens of thousands of people, mainly from East African communities.
Ahead of the ban, reporter Raya Chatterjee saw some of the last shipments arrive and discovered what impact making it illegal will have.
This week's trade is next week's drug deal. By law, Khat will be a Class C substance. But here, that's up for interpretation. Are you going to try and get Khat from somewhere else, keep selling it somehow?
Yes, no, of course we used to sell, but from now on we're going to stop.
The way crack and cocaine comes to this country, we'll do everything to bring it here.
You're going to do everything you can?
Yeah.
Even if it's illegal?
We are addicted to it. We ain't going to stop.
They've been taking deliveries at this warehouse 4 times a week for the last 26 years. Sunday will be the last time. People here are angry and wondering what will happen next. Many say their livelihoods will topple.
Now I have to go back job center. The last 10 years I have been working here. I do delivery.
Stop chewing, please. The children problem, everything not good here.
Not everyone is against the ban.
Stop chewing, stop.
That's Abubakar Awale's message too, a Somali TV presenter who says he was addicted.
My concern is mothers who are suffering. My concern is young people who lost their role models and their daddies. Hear it from the horse's mouth. Someone who's been addicted from 7 years, who nearly lost his health and well-being. It's a drug. I think Theresa May was spot on to protect the most vulnerable part of society. I think it's a very brave decision.
Is Khat medically harmful? Official research states it's widely perceived to be a food, not a drug. That there's no strong evidence to show any adverse medical effects.
It's a segregation law which tries to criminalize a certain community in this country, especially people from East Africa. I don't know whether they are going to turn to hard drugs or drinking, but all what I know is that they will have to find an alternative from Khat.
Some insist these leaves are equal to nothing more than a strong cup of coffee. And at these Khat cafes, they gather to chew as if they're sharing nothing more than that. From next week, it's drug talk, supply and possession, fines and warnings. £6 for a bunch, but an even costlier risk of arrest. Raya Chatterjee, ITV News.
Well, we're joined by Mohammed Ashfaq from Khat, who provide tailored support in minority communities for drug and alcohol addiction. Welcome to the programme. I'd like to know more about this drug. Just how bad is it in the West Midlands and what does it actually do?
Well, Khat is a plant and it's largely chewed. And in West Midlands, in areas such as Sparkbrook, Sparkhill and Borsal Heath, it's used quite a lot. And recently it's just been classed as a Class C drug. And I personally think it is quite dangerous if used.
What are the effects then? What effect does it have on a person?
The effects are very similar to a mild version of cocaine or amphetamines. It is an upper, and it is dangerous if it's pretty much abused.
It's interesting because obviously you say it's dangerous. There was, in the film we saw there, the official report on it was that it actually doesn't have adverse effects, but that's clearly not what you're seeing.
Well, what we see, I mean, we run a drop-in centre based in Sparkbrook, so we see the other end of it. And it does destroy lives, and in terms of health implications, it causes mouth ulcers, it causes cancer, and it also causes stomach problems as well.
So what services do you offer? What do you think should be out there for people who are taking it?
Well, we offer an open drop-in centre, open access, and anybody that wants to get any support or help can drop in any time. We refer to appropriate treatment services as well. We offer psychosocial interventions, one-to-one support.
Now, what are the negatives from your point of view about this drug now being illegal?
Well, as an organisation, we're sitting on the fence on this one. I mean, some people can chew Khat and live a normal life, and it's very similar to alcohol. And if they get addicted to it and they abuse it, then it can destroy their lives.
Mohammed, thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you.
Now, coming up,